Is a historic part of San Diego. We're in Old Town, by the way. This is a sinless cottage. A modest cottage built for Eugene Sinless. He's an employee of San Diego pioneer horticulturalist Kate Sessions. It's without amenities of gas, electricity, water, or sewer. And is an example of dwellings occupied in the 1880s by working class people. This was built in 1896. It's really neat looking. It's modest, but look at the details they put into it that they would ignore nowadays.
That's a temple.
Yeah, right across is Temple Beth Israel. This is neat. Really neat. I wouldn't mind living in this modest house.
Hey, is it like a museum?
So there's only 3 places that we have building are open. So this house, we have the information room and public restroom in the back.
Okay.
The synagogue is open for public, and then all the way up there, the tea house. If they have the sign says open, you can go through the house and see around it. They have cookies and teas and sandwiches.
Oh, cool.
And they also have Sabrina shop underneath.
Okay.
Underneath there. The other 4 houses now been closed 10 years already. They decided to remodel inside the houses.
Okay.
Way back 10 years, and then they did not finish the process. And now all the things
it's too
and
old.
the woods inside the houses. That's
What is this one? That's a big
This
one.
is the Sherman Gilbert house. That was the first house that was moved from downtown area over here.
Oh, they moved it.
Yes, and then there's the pictures inside the
Oh,
information room.
cool.
All of the houses were open for bed and breakfast and Sabrina shops and lawyers' offices way back in the 80s.
Okay.
They removed them all around the 70s. So the end of the 70s, that's when all the houses were removed.
Oh,
Cool. Are
That's
any
incredible.
of them haunted?
That's a good question. Well, they are 1880s.
beautiful.
That's when they built the houses way back before. So a lot of
Have you
probably families dies there.
Yeah.
If I have seen, my first day that I worked here, when we was going through here, there's pictures of the 2 women that lives inside the house. When I went back home, I was not seeing that. When I went to sleep, it seems like the 2 women on top of me and
Oh my
doesn't want me
goodness.
to go inside the house anymore.
Wow.
And then I got this dreams 4 days in the same week. That because it seems like they don't want me to go inside the
That's
house for some
spooky.
reason. Now you know what I do? I don't look into the pictures anymore.
You just don't look at the pictures so you don't think about
No,
them.
I don't
Wow.
think about it.
Wow.
It's probably in my head.
How
I'm
did
not
they
sure.
die?
The one lady died there. The other one, I'm not sure, but it seems like what I heard, her husband used to live inside that house, and this house was on the beach type of thing. And then the women were used to stay up there to wait for their husbands to get back from the ship that they were.
Well, there was a lot of
working.
whaling and
Yes.
stuff going on back
Right.
then.
And then
Wow.
I heard that this is how she died. She fell from that angle.
Neat. Thank you for
Well, we're
sharing
gonna-
that
we're
with
gonna-
us.
Thanks
I
for
hope the ladies don't come home with us.
Oh, they are here.
They're here.
Oh, they're
Let's
in
see.
here?
Show us them.
Oh, let me guess.
Look at them. We'll look. You don't look.
It's these 2, right?
Yeah.
I could tell right when we walked in.
Yeah. They are neat. It seems like.
Wow.
They don't look happy.
Yeah.
Well, nobody showed their teeth when they used to smile, you know, or whatever.
So she's seen the pictures of them in their house,
How fun.
which we will go look at. And then they follow her.
Look at this guy. That looks like he should be an actor.
Oh, he's got medals and stuff. That's Arthur Rubinstein.
Oh, he's an Arthur?
1880s.
Oh, Arthur.
Arthur.
Okay.
To 1982, 1875, 1962.
Oh, he's
Oh,
a
look at
pianist.
him.
One of the greatest pianists of the 20th century.
Wow.
Look at how many badges he
We know
has.
who Will Rogers is. I didn't know he was part of San Diego. Man. Enrico Caruso. Wow. One of the most famous opera singers.
Did you know he's in the Guinness Book of World Records for throwing 3 ropes at once around a neck of a horse?
That's Will Rogers, honey. He'll throw a rope on you in a minute. And this is so cool. So you heard that she had to go and they checked that house and she saw the pictures in there, in the actual house. We'll show you from the outside.
And they
And then they stayed with her. They followed her home.
Don't look in her eyes.
Anna Pavlova.
Too bad we didn't bring her
In
goat
Russia.
equipment.
Wow. So these are people, famous artists who have visited the Sherman Gilbert house. That's when they were moving them back in 1971.
And it was on the ocean.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
The saving of a landmark. This is really cool. I'm glad they moved them.
That's too bad it's all blocked off. Look at this TV.
I know, but I'm glad they moved them.
Neat door.
That is neat.
Look at that door. That's amazing.
Well, you know what's cool? Look, this was the modest house that we're in. The ceilings are high.
Yeah. The widow's walk and circular window are key elements of this structure. So that around there is called the widow's walk. And
That's where she fell out of. Yeah. Look at how they built it though. Like all the little, I don't even know how to describe that. Like all the little details.
Yeah.
It's very.
It looks like Disney.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But I like the way they did it. I like how they did the doors. You know how they put all the features on the outsides of it.
Yeah.
So we're not allowed in these areas then, huh?
It's on a rope. How does it work?
1800s, honey. 1800s.
I know, but what's the rope do?
That's Marian Anderson, 1897 to 1993.
How does the rope work?
She almost lived to 100.
Was there a rope that dangled outside and you pull it and it would lift it up?
I can't answer that. I've never.
It's gotta do something.
All the ones that I used back in the 1800s were different.
This
Okay,
one's
yeah.
ripped or broken or whatever. But look at this neat little.
Wow. Yeah, some cool features, man.
I wonder how that works.
The floor is awesome. Oh, look. You can't have indoor plumbing, but we'll deliver your mail.
This helps you lift the window up.
That's cool.
Just a little. That is. Why isn't that on all windows? It's always hard to get them open, you know.
True.
The handle.
Look at this your little porch here.
Yeah, it's so cute.
You guys pay attention and see if you see or hear anything, because this one we don't have access to the inside. Look at it. It's big. And they got the windows closed. What if somebody moved that drapes and looked at us? Let me see what the back looks like. Gotta go down this walkway. Wow. Let's look at that stairway, Steph. Let's go see if we can.
Ooh, you can see in that window.
Oh, I do
Doesn't
see
look
it.
like there's finger
Maybe somebody
marks
will look at. Yes, you can
on
see
the outside.
the finger marks. I
How
do
would that
see
happen?
it. See that there's two hand marks where somebody on the inside was doing that. You could totally see that. Can you guys see it? There's definitely two hands.
Oh yeah, you can see it there. You can see streaks.
That was interesting, that girl's story, and she was very, like, just went right into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
How about those ladies following her home?
that's what I mean. Like, she just jumped right into that and was like, yeah, I don't look at their pictures anymore. We can't go inside, but are we allowed to walk on the outside? Mail slot. Ooh. Look at it. Wow. It is kind of ominous, huh? That up there would be neat to walk around and have a view, but it looks like the railing is so low.
Very low.
She might have been drunk and just fell over it. Not necessarily wanted to die. Let's see. Let's see what it says about it. This magnificent home was built and first owned by John Sherman, cousin of General William Tecumseh Sherman. The widow's walk and circular window are key elements of this structure. From 1892 to 1965, sisters Bess and Gertrude, that's the two, Gertrude Gilbert, patrons of art and music, brought internationally famous entertainers to receptions in their home, built in 1887. So they were bringing, you know, some posh. They made it a posh experience. But look at that. That's up there. Man, I wish we could go in. So this one is all locked up. There's the side of it. It's beautiful.
How cute is the roof up there? Like the little waves?
What's that?
Those little waves. How adorable are those? On the
up
very
on the
roof?
yeah.
That is so cute.
I know, all these little details. Look at the brick.
It looks like
Do
Disney.
you see what the brick does?
Yeah.
All of a sudden the brick comes down and then it just splits.
And they didn't put
I
this
thought I
little
saw
scalloping.
maybe I
in
see
each
I thought I saw something there, but it was probably like a reflection from something that way on that glass. If I move maybe on that window right there.
I want to know.
Oh, that one's open too, Steph. Ooh. Oh, you could kind of see in there. That has fingerprints and stuff too. I think it's got something.
Maybe painters. It looks like
It's kind of a creepy feeling right there. But I love that brick. That's cool.
What I want to know is how you get up there. Like, is it just a door that pops open?
Oh.
Or how are you getting up there?
It must be from inside the house. Because see how underneath it that opening's there?
Yeah.
There's definitely a stairway up there.
I know. I wonder what the roof, what the lid looks like.
I don't know. I don't know, but look at that. Is that little room just like a little tea room? Look, they make that, but the windows are tiny.
I know.
I guess you're going to go up there and enjoy the...
But look, it's a double window that opens and then one little one next to it that doesn't. Just a cute little one that matches right next to it.
How cool would it be if we saw the widow walking around it on the widow's walk?
Yeah.
I would just say, hey, how's it going?
You would?
I'd say something.
Say hey?
Let her know I'm no threat. Which was the next one we were allowed to go in?
Bushy.
Bushyhead, Edward Wilkerson Bushyhead, early San Diego sheriff, chief of police, and San Diego Union newspaper owner. Wow, he did it all. Built this house as a rental. Allanite style, combines double doors with glass panels, tall protruding bay windows, and a low-pitched roof. He built it in 1887. He built it as a rental. Very cool, huh? Wide stairways. See if we hear anything. Anybody in there? Hello? I like the hardware. There's something moving over there. Oh, nice patio. There's a bird or something in here. Or a lizard. Oh, it's birds. You guys scared me. The door, is it totally shut? Look. It's not completely shut. That would be horrible if something yanked the door open and pulled me in right now. Hello, lizard. He's getting a suntan.
Do you think they're everywhere?
Yeah, lizards are everywhere. That's a Southern California lizard. He's just chilling.
That is
Look at
so
this.
adorable. What a cute-
Let me show him that side first. That door, the opening on that door,
Let me ask her how you
was
get
like
in
a
there.
gap.
Catwalk
widow's
thing up
walk?
there, the widow's walk? How do you get up there? Is there a door that opens?
Oh, yeah.
Does it look
So
in the roof?
when you go upstairs,
Uh-huh.
there's a room that you go upstairs from it, and then there's stairs that goes up, and then you will there is another door that you open.
A sliding door?
Sliding door.
Ah.
But on the top, on the roof. Type
Yeah,
of
yeah. You lift it up.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
you were going to go in the
you lift
attic.
it
Oh, is it like a ladder?
That's
Yes,
neat.
there's
So
a
it's
ladder
straight
there,
up?
and then and then you will lift it up, and then you will go.
Very cool. These
But
are
really
it's
cool.
locked because
Yeah.
for security.
these houses are awesome.
Yeah.
These are so cute. I love them.
Tell them to get them fixed right away so we could go inside.
10 years they haven't done it. They're not going to.
That
That is
look at
so
the
cute.
just look at that's all wood on the
I
edge.
know.
That's so much
And it's not ruined.
so much detail. That one door there, it's not shut all the way. I think if I just pushed it, I'm serious, if I just pushed it a little
No,
bit,
You can't do that.
if you stood guard and I pushed it,
No. You can't do it.
what if it just opened? But look, Steph, there's an entrance there. This guy built this for as a rental. These birds are digging it over here. We've got some, yeah, modern lock. Whoa.
I wonder what that piece of wood's doing in there.
I thought it was like a box or a piece. I don't know. Maybe they're storing something.
Like a bed rail.
Even see like that one arch, like the little details.
Oh, look at those little balls on there, whatever those things are. Those are so cute. Just to paint them a different color is adorable.
Yeah, they really did do attention to detail. So he said that they just have a little chair in there and you sit in that circle.
Oh, is that what he was talking about? Look,
Yeah, there's another lizard,
curved
Steph.
window.
It is. Your
That's
dad's told me about that curved glass before.
But back then,
Yep.
pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean caveman
Oh my
had
gosh,
glass.
the underside of the overhang is light blue. Oh, it's
Wow. Wow.
adorable. What a cute idea.
Very
Say
cute.
we couldn't walk around it.
No, we can't go inside. Wow, look at this stuff.
Man, imagine how many years and years of paint are on this.
Look at this door. Oh my goodness. Like the detail on this
Look
thing.
at how thick this paint is. That's amazing.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Look at this. You know that is beautiful when that's taken off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's detailed on the inside. I can't see it as well.
Listen. Oh, they took the whole doorknob off.
I just
Hello?
want to see the hardware.
Hello?
Cute. Little scallops. So much detail. I love it.
I know, these doors are kind of spectacular. And then, like you said, the contrast in the paint there. If something's going to be haunted, it's going to be these places. Just because it's so old and... Let's see what it's like around the side. I love wraparound porches too. These are big windows.
I would love to live in this house.
Oh yeah.
Like an old, neat house with history.
Hello?
Haunted. Whatever.
So if you guys hear anything on this video that we don't hear, or see anything,
How cute are these?
let us know.
Little
Cause
corbels. It's adorable.
oh yeah, I mean all of this,
Yeah.
so much work. Look, even just that little detail there.
Yeah, they must be that.
They're like, we're gonna make this thing fancy.
Tall doors. Super tall. Means it probably has high ceilings in there.
Yes, you're right. I mean, like
How
this
tall
is
that
tall.
window is. It's so long. Wish I could see in there.
It'd be cool if there was a place like this, you know, when it was, you restore it and live in it. One of these, that one where the two ladies lived, that was on the beach.
Yeah.
So they were
downgraded.
Yeah, they were at beachfront property and they got moved when they were done. It's a coral tree from Australia. From Australia. So if it's from Australia, it might be able to poison you. There's a lot of dangerous stuff in Australia.
Look how elaborate these are.
I still love
Look at
Australia though. Wow.
this. Dragon.
Nice. Look at this, guys.
That's a
They
cute
did a
little
great
chair.
job. That is a cute chair. It's even cuter now. What?
Cheese.
Jeez. This home is named for its original owner, John McConaughey, who founded the first scheduled passenger and freight service in San Diego County. His 4-horse passenger stages and 6-horse wagons operated between San Diego and Julian.
Wow.
You guys don't know, Julian's pretty far and it's
It
up in the
is
mountains. But it would make sense. When you go to Julian, that's where they have like apple pies and like it's really cool. Cool mountain town. Look at what they did on the edge of that.
It's
The
adorable.
little boop boop looks like a saw.
So neat.
Oh, we could walk up here. This is the tea house. Closed, so those ladies must work there. Look, it would be nice to sit, like if you're set here and you're having your tea and you're just looking out over that.
Yeah, you need a porch if you're a tea drinker.
Nothing wrong with that. Here's your mail. Back then you were only allowed to have mail this wide. Any wider, you didn't get it. Look at the door. The doorknob details. Wow. And this. Beautiful. Even that's cool. Whoa. Okay, this one. Let me know if you guys see anything in there. Chandeliers on. Stories this place could tell, right? Just look at all the details. See the hinges on the windows? I wonder if that was so in case of a fire is easier to get out. I don't know. It's neat though. Some nice vegetation here. Wow, that's cool back there too.
I bet they do a lot of weddings here.
Yeah. It would be a cool place to do your wedding. I know.
It's beautiful.
It really is beautiful out there. And it's even more beautiful now. She didn't hear me.
So pretty.
I know, I think so too.
Down there, let's go look.
Okay, so this would be
The wedding.
quite lovely for a wedding. Look
Everything
at
is
these
so
trees.
cute.
I know. All the little details.
The little rocks embedded in there. Old growth.
Wow. It's nice.
Wow, they have a bunch of different plants up here too.
Yeah, they do. Hold on. That's a spooky little plant growing on that thing. Maybe just follow this trail up. Unfortunately, you'll never come back, so I'm going back down this way. Remember in Meet the Fockers, what's his name built an atrium or whatever out of one solid piece of wood?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Wow. It's nice.
It is. It's so pretty.
So nice. Your wedding party, everybody would be out there.
You can hear the freeway this far away.
Yeah.
It's loud too.
That over there you hear more birds, but now there's no obstruction, so man, what a beautiful.
Let's go see what's out there.
This is in the heart of Old Town San Diego, so you're like that little space right there is that's probably like $1 million section. I'm just joking a little bit. It really is expensive. So wow, we're getting into Creepyville over here. Although, you know what, you can't see shadow people in the daytime. Well, I guess you could see their shadows. Never go through here at night.
Look how they covered
Heard
up that
some
drain
terrible
down there.
things about it.
They threw some palm fronds on
You
it.
don't think all that got washed down when the water's coming real hard and then it gets stuck there?
I think they did it to hide it.
From what?
Weddings, having to look at it.
Yeah, but
It's
all the
creepy
stuff
down
on
there.
that
Look how
side.
creepy that is.
No, I'm saying like that stuff would be washed up. Yeah, I think all that stuff over time, because you can see how the vegetation's this way, it would spill down this way, get caught up on that thing, and every so often they clean it up. And it goes down there under. Maybe a pig man lives down there. Maybe there's a pig man down in there. Wow, look at that tree.
Wow.
Is that a cherry blossom?
But what are all the black things in it?
Dying leaves.
Yeah, I guess they are. It's winter. The winter cometh.
That's beautiful though. Oh my goodness. I really like that tree. So they're making fresh tortillas here. And you can pick them up. Corn and flour. Steph.
Our friends told us about these tortillas.
They're the best.
I don't know if we were supposed to get the corn or flour, but
Well, you like corn and that's what you get.
I do. And I've already put my arm all over these.
I think they're all going to be good.
Probably. So it was $5.33, and I gave her $10, and I got back $4.50, and I didn't say anything. What's the point? But it's very weird that's what they would give somebody and just be like, here you go.
That's so weird.
It is. It's weird,
I don't know
isn't it?
what's weirder. Them doing that or Steph who is an accountant, not saying anything.
Well, what's the point over a couple cents? I mean, it's just so strange.
Well, let me ask you this.
It threw me off so much.
Do you think they would say, like if you say they owed you, say the change was supposed to be 50 cents, and then you asked them, hey, can you give me 55 cents?
They just took their own tip.
But if you say, can you give me 55 cents? What's the big deal? Why shouldn't they just give you 55 cents?
Yeah.
Does it, or just, you should have walked over and grabbed another bag of tortillas, and then they would have said, what are you doing? Well, you didn't give me all my change back. I figure I'm allowed to take some extra
I'm just
tortillas.
taking the corner of this tortilla.
Yeah. Weird.
I know.
Look at those barrels.
It's interesting.
Those wine barrels.
Tequila factory.
That's what this is?
That's what it says.
Oh, a tequila factory.
Look, hotel guests, you have to pay $19 a night.
Oh my goodness, to park?
But you're a hotel guest.
We don't care if you're a guest. One time I was working down by the border. We were pouring concrete. When I say by the border, I'm talking up to the border.
Border of what?
Of Mexico. And this big truck had came across, and he was going through some, whatever they were checking, and it was a big tanker. A semi truck with the big tanks on the back, like gigantic. It was full of tequila. And while he was waiting, he had jugs in the back of that truck, like gallon jugs, and he pulled them out and he started filling them up and was giving them to the guys. I don't drink tequila.
How do you have a jug of tequila?
He had empty gallons.
I know, can you imagine drinking a jug of it?
Gallons.
And then they're all driving home?
Yep.